All right, welcome to our life in the Philippines. All right, so most of you already know uh, that the bike needs an overhaul. It started running really crappy coming back from Lubao the other day. And first, let me just tell you a little bit about the guy that is doing the work, Brian Lim. Found him on Facebook a couple of years ago, maybe 2.5, and he has been doing my work since that time. I tried him out, and he started working out for me really good. So that has been a perfect match. Good mechanic if you have a bike or any need for service and repair. Brian is the guy to go to, and I'll put up his Facebook link here at the in the description. That way you can always contact him for any job. And the main reason I got up here was not so much just for the overhaul. It was to try to figure out what happened coming home from Lubao. Everything was fine. However, I made a quick stop at a kind of an odd gas station, and told him fuel it up. I was completely empty, so it's about 4 gallons worth of fuel in that tank, and everything was fine. I got home the last few kilometers from the gas station, and getting home was fine. Next morning, it was blutter and sputter like a crazy thing. So today I asked him to go through everything, check everything, the rectifier, which we're looking at right this minute, and an oil change, check the brakes. I actually going to have them replaced, and spark plugs has about 18,000 kilometers on them. Time to replace them. So all that is happening today. And let me say something else about Brian. Cleanliness. He's been cleaning dirt. The bike always gathers dirt and other things underneath the seats and up areas where you really can't wash it unless you take it all apart. And every time I got in, he gets in a cleaning mode, and I love it. That's a great thing. And when I do take the bike for service, I go through everything. Right now he is just quickly working through my headlight and changing the little parking light bulb and fixing up the fitting there. It kind of shaking loose a little bit. And another thing, my bike has been sitting a lot. I haven't been driving a whole lot during the debacle we had last year with quarantines and all that stuff. So I haven't done much of driving. And today we discovered that the air filter is just pulverized. They have these foams in them, and obviously, if you want original parts, they have to be ordered, and that's something we missed. But he is pretty good. He's just making one, and that's a great thing. All right, so anyway, the filter here is going in, and he has also done a valve adjustment, slapped on some, actually not new plugs. They didn't have them. We're going to, but none of the motorcycle shops here had the plugs available that I need for this particular bike. He said it's something about a hot plug and Champion number 6 or whatever. So I'm gonna go to Angeles and get that. All right, so we got a couple of more things we need to do after this. We're gonna check up on the rectifier, the charging capacity, and how that is, and hopefully that should be all right. Battery is okay. We have already checked that, so I actually replaced the battery about a year and a half ago. I don't know. The other one ran dry on water and kind of burned out. All right, so here we are, and jump in on the brakes next here. He's so quick. I didn't even get the camera on. He got it out, new pads on, and little dust cleaner. And I'm gonna go around here, and by the time I get around, it's already in. And he is. I think he was either a Yamaha or a Kawasaki mechanic. He's certified. Worked for a shop for a long time, and then decided to go out on his own. So he is up in Mabalacat, and I will put the link up there. A final chain adjustment, which I do have to replace, by the way. So at some point I have to replace it. And here comes the moment of truth. He is going to take it for a little ride, and we'll see. And I'll probably take it for a spin too, and we'll see. It sounds good though. It sounds like it got fixed. It was, things we had to do. And here we go, cleaning again. He's good on that, so that's great guy. I can recommend him. Okay, so he's been out doing a little test, so let's see what he has to say here, and hopefully it's done.
I feel it when the opening of the throttle is not really open.
Right.
There is a discrepancy right there happening with something of the mixture or something the gas is not good, or when you suddenly open a little bit more, there is no more.
Right.
And the end. Okay, there is no problem with that.
No.
There is a problem always on the opening, the first opening.
Right. And sometimes when you try to maintain a speed,
try
like
to maintain the little bit opening like this.
right, and
There's a little bit like that.
right, and that started
Now I know what I'm
looking for.
Yeah.
Right.
You just can't easily drive test here to identify it. You just
You have to go.
long.
Yeah.
No.
And it's like yesterday when I went home.
I went to Severa.
Right. Right. And when I went home yesterday, I took the frontage road that goes down to the mall with the Mabalacat gate,
Yeah.
and I went straight down there, and I opened up, and I got up to 70 in the fifth gear, and then you feel that you can't maintain that speed because the RPM is right there where.
Yes. You are maintaining the 60 with the high speed.
Right.
You just can't pull like that.
Right.
You just pull like this. Only.
Right.
But you
Right.
just can't maintain.
Right.
I feel the engine is not good. But second thing is I can feel the not center of the sprocket.
Right.
Like going,
Right.
going.
Yeah.
But
So
the engine, I feel it.
so now I was in Labao, right? So I got home. I got home from Labao, and I stopped at Angeles and fueled up. Didn't feel anything. It was running fine. And then I came home and parked it. And the next morning when I started it, it started being a problem.
Isn't it? You're talking about on the last how many days? You don't feel anything.
No.
Then
Then I
just
fueled up,
fueled
and
up,
I
yeah.
drove maybe 10 kilometers, didn't feel anything. But when I got home, overnight, and I started driving again,
Gasoline.
maybe gasoline is bad.
You said a while ago that just how many days you are using, you can feel nothing.
No. No, it's never felt before. It just happened, started 3 days ago.
There's a lot of motorcycle here, and there's a lot of issue in gas. I'm telling to them that you should watch out. If there's a gasoline station that there are
Cheap,
no plenty
cheap
of,
gas.
no, there are no plenty. You can even see a plenty of they were not charging their unit like that.
Right.
Maybe that station is they sell gasoline.
Right. So what?
Because,
So why don't we do this?
first thing,
Before we start doing this, can we just empty the tank?
we just have to
And get some fresh-
carburetor. And the carburetor. No, just drain the carburetor and
The
I
tank?
just get a little bit gasoline on my motorcycle.
And we can see if that works.
See, without doing anything, we just first to.
Yeah, and change the plugs too. Just get rid of the plugs.
I don't think the plugs does that.
Right. But I got the plugs, so let's
Yeah.
just change them. They have 18,000 kilometers on them.
Okay.
So let's change it.
I can feel it.
Yep.
There is no real problem in the large opening and
Nope.
the end up and the full throttle.
Exactly.
There is the discrepancy on the little bit opening.
Yeah.
You just
You
can't
know,
maintain the
like
speed.
like
It's
maybe
goes
around
like that.
3,000 RPM or something like that. You feel that jerking. So, all right. So let's do that. That's a plan. All right. That's a good plan.
I just get an idea the while ago you have said you just can feel nothing on the
No.
on that day. Then suddenly you just fueled up with a certain station there at Lubao.
No, it was in a station in San Fernando just before you get up to Angeles. You know, by the SM Mall. There's a station there, and it was kind of an odd station. I don't think it was Shell this time because I was almost empty, so I just told him fill it up. So we'll see. Maybe we drain the tank. We drain the tank and test with other gas before we do anything, and then if it's bad gas, it's an easy problem. Yeah, that really looks dirty. So that gasoline station, we should reprimand them because that's. So you think it's too much catalyzer in there, or possibly water?
Maybe too much catalyzer.
I mean, it's like it goes in like it becomes like white bubbles. That's. All right, so we might have discovered the reason for.
Most of the time like that. Look at my gas is color blue.
Yeah.
Hey, no, it's red.
No, it should.
I I've charged 95 recently at Shell
Gas station.
no.
Right. Yeah, well. So let's rinse the tank. And then we put some fresh gas in. And then we go and put a couple of liters in there. You take it for a test ride, right? Put some gasoline on there and, huh? Yeah, you can put 97 in there or 100. I don't care. If you think that is better. I've always been doing 95 and I never had any problem. It runs good. And then suddenly we just got shafted. Yeah, no, I see it. That is terrible. What a gasoline, man! It's full of water, and I bet you that was the problem. Do you want to flush some more gasoline, clean gasoline through there? Or do you think it's okay now? Just open the tank and let some more go through. I'll pay for it, don't worry about it. I'd rather have it real clean. Just a few drops and see how it looks like. So the tank gets flushed out. Yeah, now it looks clean. Clean coming down on the plate. Yeah, that to me looks like water actually. So we'll see. There's still a little bit of gasoline in there. Yeah, so here's the clear gasoline. Look at what came out of the tank. That's unbelievable. Look, all this dirt. And that was the last fueling in San Fernando coming back from Libau. So this is telling me to be careful where you actually fuel up. And I was kind of running out completely and wanted to stop and get some gasoline. I fueled full tank, and this is what came into the tank. All right.
Be careful.
Flushing some more fresh gas in there.
Maybe a little bit one like this, then we're going to charge
Then yeah, take the bike up there.
testing,
I give you a couple of $100 pesos. You go and put some gasoline in there, and you'll be the one telling me if it's clear after that. It's crazy. I have never seen anything like it.
This is your first time.
It's my first time ever in my entire life. I'm 66 years old. You know, look at that. You see, guys, you see the spots. You see.
Look at the last thing, the color blue. It's not.
Yeah. You still have the carburetor open, right?
No.
No, you
I
closed it.
closed it already.
Okay, cool.
That's the color blue.
Yeah, it's clean.
It's clean.
All right. So we think we found the problem with the... All right, that's good. So let's go and fuel her up. Test drive and fuel her up. Put like a half tank in it, you know, like 6 liters. 6 liters or something like that.
About to put 6 liters.
Yeah, put 6 liters. That should be 250 around, right? Yeah, it seems like it's running okay now, so that was it, guys, for that one. And this is the first reason I ever came up here, just to try to get some solution to why it was running so crappy. Be aware of gasoline when you fuel here in the Philippines. Apparently, you know, the best place to do is probably go to Petron or somewhere like that. So that's it. Just wait for him to get back. Good job. Good job. No, it wasn't like that before. All right, so that's good. Then we're done and ready for the next trip, I think. I can feel already. It works much better already. Alrighty, so I think we're done. Finally got this whole thing resolved, and that'll be the end of this video, guys. And we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget our Sunday morning live feed, and we go from there. God bless and have a wonderful day, evening. Take care of everybody. God bless again. Wait, don't click that button unless, of course, you hit the subscribe button. And then you can move on. And while you're down there, hit the notification button as well. And if you leave a like or a comment, we will personally respond to you on all or any request you might have. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again at the next video.